Welcome back to Cat President. I decided to go for Thunderpaw. I looked for a walkthrough. Someone tried to get everyone to go for Dr. Numnum, since he seems to be the most decent option out there. But well, let's go for Thunderpaw. Chapter 1, Thunderpaw, in which we start to wonder whether we've made a huge mistake. Yeah, we did. Like America. But wait. I didn't say that, no. I decided to go with Thunderpaw. He seemed to be the most competent candidate out of the group. Plus, I like his hair. You do? I think I will go with Thunderpaw. Haha, yes. See how she picked me instead of all of the other losers. None of them stand a chance against me. Aww, I was hoping she'd pick me.
Yow.
When you decide to quit Thunderpaw's campaign, I'll be waiting. This brings an end to tonight's debate. Thank you for watching, everyone. Wow, I can't believe it. You just got a job working for Thunderpaw. Are you sure you can handle it? I think I can. Sure, he's a little rough around the edges, but rough around the edges? He's a tiger. He's a shark. He's a tiger shark in a pool of piranhas. That doesn't even make sense. Exactly. Thunderpaw doesn't make sense most of the time. I get the feeling he says whatever random thing popped into his head. It's like the YouTube comment section. Besides, decided to run for president. Oh god. Compare the... I got the opposite sense. Like everything he said at the debate tonight was really well rehearsed. You sound like just like a Thunderpaw supporter, always making excuses for his outrageous behavior. Anyway, let me tell you how to tame this wild cat. Do not give in to him. Do not cooperate. What do you mean? He's just like a bully. If you refuse to be pushed around, he'll respect you. If you do whatever he says, he'll press you underfoot without a second thought. So I should try to start fights with him? Basically, yes. If you give this cat an inch, he'll walk all over you for the rest of your life. So don't let him boss you around, even if he's your boss. Oh, I like that. I like that. Thank you, Lizzie. Thanks for the advice, Lizzie. Now I'm afraid to start my job. I'm just being a concerned friend here. Sure, you are. I appreciated Lizzie's concern, but I figured she was wrong. Thunderpaw wasn't really a nasty cat, was he? He was probably just hamming it up for the cameras. Still, Lizzie had a point. Some people own cats, and sometimes cats own people. Thunderpaw definitely seemed like a person owner. If I wasn't careful, he'd put a collar on me and take me out on walks. I kept that in mind as I went backstage to meet with Thunderpaw. He was as angry as ever when he saw me. You're late. Don't you know I have better things to do than wait for you? I'm sorry, I didn't know you were busy. Maybe next time you should tell me when and where to meet. Yeah, well, maybe next time you should tell me when and where to meet. Is that your excuse for being late? I didn't know when the meeting was. Listen, girlie. I don't want to get excuses from my employees. The only thing I want to get from you is results. Your employees must be mind readers then, because you didn't tell me to meet you here. You didn't give me any information after you hired me. All you did was to go off stage with all the other candidates. Oh yeah? Then how did you know to come here? I didn't know, I just guessed. You were in the screen room area before the debate. I figured maybe you would be here after the debate too. Good instincts, kid. I knew I did the right thing in hiring you. Did he just go from insulting me to complimenting himself in 2 seconds flat? Lizzie is right. This cat has a huge ego. Okay, Thunderpaw, the debate is over. You don't need to put on the big bad Tomcat act anymore. Act? This ain't an act. I always behave like this. Uh-oh, not good. Do you really? You're never nice to other people? Ever? Look, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win. Have you seen the front runner of the other political party? She's a real hawk. You're going up against a bird? Cool. I mean, cool. What are you, stupid or something? Of course I'm not going against a bird. I'm saying she's a fighter, a real alley cat, and the only way to stop her is to be just as mean and ferocious as she is. When times are tough, you got to be tougher. That's what my father always said when I was growing up. I'm sorry, I'll try to not ask foolish questions in the future. It's not nice of you to call me stupid. It's not nice of you to call me stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. In that case, oops. What was that? Yes? Accept your oh, you fool. What? The first rule of politics is to never apologize for anything. Apologizing shows weakness, and nobody will vote for weakling as a president. What's the second rule of politics? No voting for independents. Oh, right. Now, about your job. I said you would be my campaign manager or something like that. Truth is, I already got a campaign manager. I got a good one. Who? Me? Of course. I'm running this campaign by myself, but I still need your help. And I'll help where I can. What do you need most from me? Speeches? Schedules? Video editing skills? Ha ha ha! More like kitten sitting. Kittens? Oh, you mean babysitting? I didn't know you have children. I don't. I was engaged once, but it didn't work out. Why not? None of your business, that's why not. The important thing is... what's wrong? I hate to admit it, but I have a younger brother. Younger? We're twins, Thunderpaw. I want his brother, now. Yeah, but I'm the successful one. You're an idiot. Gee, thanks. I knew you loved me. Sorry, I missed the debate. I was too busy dealing with the protesters outside. Oh, you stopped the protesters from getting in and disturbing the debate? That was nice of you. Are you kidding? I was leading the protesters. Done with the debates. Stop the fat cats from ruining politics. Millionaires are not our friends. But your brother was in the debate. You wanted to stop him? Not my problem. I can't help who I'm related to. I feel the exact same way. Say hello to Banders. Hey yo, Thundy, is this the manager you were planning to hire, or are you looking for a new fiancé? Hi, nice to meet you, Banders. I'm Kaja. Good to meet you too, and don't listen to this old Saupas here. I'm the best cat of the Fluffy-tailed twins. I told you, don't say our last name in public. It sounds ridiculous. I am running for president, not the Fuzzy Cat Show League. This is the reason I hired you, Kaja. I don't need this guy out. I can't let this guy out of my sight for 5 minutes. He's always stirring up trouble and spelling out bad news for our campaign. Don't listen to him. Thunderpaw is the one who's always stirring up trouble and causing arguments. If anything, he is bad news for his campaign. It looked like I would have to keep a close eye on Thunderpaw and Benders to help ensure the campaign wouldn't fail, but I was up for the challenge, right? Chapter 2, Thunderpaw, in which we create a scandal over 2 cents. Seriously? Okay. We flew to Miowa, and on Thunderpaw's private jet, I was seated next to Benders. So, Benders, what do you do for a living? I'm a political protester. I try to stop all the businessmen and millionaires from running the government. Because, do you know what it's called when a handful of billionaires run the government? It's called oligarchy. I looked up the word in the dictionary today, and that's totally what it means. I'm so proud of myself and my vocabulary. Yeah, it is. That's true. But your brother is a billionaire business cat who's running for president. Yeah, go figure. I guess not all twins turn out the same. Another word for you. Home equity loan. Do you know what that is? No? Neither do I, but lots of people have them, so they must be important. We need to find a way to make the home equity loan more equitable. That's what I'm saying in my next speech. What? Okay, I seriously don't understand this. Your brother's job is to give speeches and your job is to boycott speeches. Is this some kind of strange sibling rivalry? Yeah, I don't know. I think Thunderpaw is the strange one. Me, I'm a perfectly normal cat. I mean, sure, I sometimes get arrested for attacking furniture stores, but there's a good reason for that. Furniture stores have vacuum cleaners. I hate vacuum cleaners. Right, and maybe you should try protesting somewhere else. I'm sure there's a college that would love to have you speak to them. Not doing that. Not doing nothing. Miowa is where all the presidential candidates are right now, so that's where I'm going to be. Why are they all in Miowa? That's where the first primary is going to be held. Primary, another dictionary word. It's like a mini election used to figure out who the candidates will be in the general election. This year, we're having primaries in 3 states. Only 3 states are giving primaries? I thought they had primaries in every state. They used to have primaries everywhere until politicians decided that the other 47 states don't really count in presidential elections, because they voted the exact same way in every election for the past 30 years. So, you're saying that only 3 states get to choose who the next president will be? Yep. That makes a lot more sense than picking a president through popular vote or whatever. Miowa was the first primary, followed by New Gloucestershire and South Carolina. I was going to ask some more questions. Politics can be confusing when I was summoned to the front of the plane. Kaja, come here. We need to go over our plan. Coming. I hurried to the area where Thunderpaw was sitting. He was comfortably resting in a large chair that could easily have held 3 people. Those editing skills. Hey, how come you get this big chair when I'm stuck in the back with Benders? Because I'm more important than you. Right, you're right, I'm a nobody. I'm important. I'm a valued member of this campaign. You're the random girl I hired 2 days ago. Now stop back talking and listen. Dr. Nomnoms was invited to speak at the Meow Wild Waters League dinner party tonight, but he had to cancel at the last minute for whatever reason. I want you to make sure I take his place. That's why I can badmouth him in front of his supporters. Badmouth him? You know, I'll say something like Dr. Nomnoms promised to be here today, but he's a liar. You can't trust him as far as you can throw him. His words, a word isn't even worth 2 cents. In fact, that's probably why he isn't here today. Someone offered him 2 cents to go somewhere else. Yes, he's so cheap that he'll chase pennies. Do you want a cheapskate like that to be president? Or do you want someone like me, who came here like he promised? Are you trying to say that Dr. Nomnoms is bad with money? Maybe. I don't know how he is with money. I don't follow his financial situation. I don't even follow my own financial situation. I've got people who do that for me. That's because I'm a rich business cat, not a cheapskate like Dr. Nomnoms. You can't just make up bad things about other people. That's slander. If I wanted to hear the definition of slander, I'd ask my dictionary of a brother. Okay, let me put it another way. If you don't know how Dr. Nomnoms is with money, why are you talking about it? Because it makes him look bad and it makes me look good. Get with the broken lady. Dr. Nomnoms isn't a real contender. I am. I think Dr. Nomnoms happens to be a very nice cat. You know that he'd never criticize your financial situation. Yeah, that's true. He's a lightweight like that. In this competition, you got to go big or go home. And I'm not going home, although my home is pretty nice. You should visit it sometime. Lots of people visiting my home, and they all say it's wonderful. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. But I didn't come here to talk about homes, ladies and gentlemen, although I do want to know that my home is valued at over $10 million as of last July. I came here to talk about this country and how I'm going to make it great. How do you make the country great? Simple. Get rid of all the losers who are bringing the country down. Repeal the tax laws which protect crybabies from paying their fair share. Defeat the gridlock in Washington, which prevents any work from getting done. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring a plastic bag with me on the first day to work, because I've got a lot of trash to clean up. I'm going to fire anyone who tells me that's impossible or that's immoral, cause out of cannon, I'm gonna. You know, you're on a plane and not giving a speech to a crowd, right? Right. I know that. I was just practicing. Right. So, what did you want from me again? You got my email, right? I need you to add stuff to my website. Something classy and presidential. Maybe look at the other guys' websites for ideas. But show it to me first. I don't want you to put something stupid with my name on it. I would never write anything to upset you. If I wrote something stupid, it'd probably be true. Yeah. What are you talking about? I could write that you falsely accused Dr. Nomnoms of official mismanagement with no proof whatsoever. That'd be true. Yeah, go with that story. That's a good one. It makes Nomnoms look dumb. What? No, it makes you look like a crazy cat who invents story for no reason. Whatever. Just run the story. I'm sure poor people will be interested in it. And write me a speech all about it too. But there is no financial scandal with Dr. Nomnoms. You literally made the whole thing up like 2 minutes ago. Who cares if I made it up? It could be true, for all you know. And what are you going to do when reporters find out that it's fabricated news? They're going to blame you for wasting their time and inventing pointless stories. If that happens, I'll say that Nom Noms is inventing stories, or that he's secretly a drug dealer or whatever. You're not going to apologize for lying about him. I never apologize for anything, but you should. You should apologize for wasting my time with pointless questions about honesty and ethics. Those things have no place in politics. Thunderpaw was such a horrible cat. I couldn't believe that I was working for him. I wanted to say something really insulting to his face, but I forced myself to take a deep breath and calm down. All I'm saying is that you should try a different strategy. Maybe you should try being nice for a change. Pretend you respect the other candidates instead of attacking them all the time. You think that would work? Yes, I think voters are attracted to kindness and honesty. Ha! You've been watching too many children's cartoons. In the real world, people are attracted to wealth and power, and I've got both in spades. There's no reason for me to give up my advantages for the sake of playing nice. Oh yeah? Try it. Try being nice. See if you can go 5 minutes without insulting someone. 5 minutes? Is that a bet? Yes. I bet you can go 5 minutes without insulting someone. You lose that bet, moron! Ha 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 ha! Ah, this cat is infuriating. I was about to quit on the spot when out of nowhere his personality completely changed. The angry, insulting Thunderpaw momentarily disappeared and was replaced by a sadder, gentler demeanor. Yes? I know what you're trying to say, though. I used to be like you. I used to believe in playing fair. That was before what? You just got heights you don't understand yet. Watch what happens in the primary. You'll see. You'll see why playing nice doesn't work. What do you mean? Thunderpaw? Thunderpaw? Thunderpaw didn't respond. He curled up in his chair and refused to talk to me anymore. Okay, this is the perfect spot to end this, actually. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!